Hello, I'm. Why am I talking down here? The camera's there. Hello, I'm Kai. This is Topic Thunder. This is a new show that is critically well received. And by critically, I mean 3 people have said they don't hate it. So that's good. Today, my guest is a football champion, right?
Well,
You've won shit in football, correct?
yeah.
It counts. A football coach. You have coached, correct?
Correct.
Good, because that's half my fucking questions. A person who likes video games, correct?
Correct.
Good, because that's my second batch of questions. And also a personal friend of mine. You do like me, correct?
No. Yeah.
Thank you for joining me this week on Topic Thunder. That
Game
was
over.
mean. That was mean. You made me cry. So, hello, Miss Chelsea Herbert. Or
Hello.
Sherbet, as she once called herself. And I'm like, why are you calling yourself Sherbet? You're not a sweet. Silly bastard. Oh,
I believe I am.
you believe you are in a packet that you can dip lollies into.
No.
Do you believe that you were the contents of a Dip Dap packet? Is it Dip Dap or is it Dip Dap?
Dip
Dip
dab.
Dab, innit? It's Dip Dab.
Dip dab.
You dip it in and then
Yeah.
you dab it on your tongue. I don't know. It's a weird name, but I quite like it. Anyway, this is Chelsea. She does football things, and I'm going to ask her today about football things. Now, if anyone knows me, they know that I have no idea about anything football related. You can confirm this, can't you?
Yes, I can.
I am not very good at all. I know that there's a ball, and there are 10 guys on each team that try to kick the ball, and then
11.
there's no, because I counted, right? So there's 10 people on the pitch, but then there's 2 other guys standing next to nets, and when one of the 10 guys kicks the ball towards them, they're going to be like, oh, stop that, and then throw the ball away. And if they don't throw the ball away, then the people from the other team start doing dances and jigs and celebrating, and then their team cries. Did I basically just crack the football code? Because I believe I did.
To some extent, yeah.
Okay, so tell you what, just in case there are other people out there that have no idea what the hell a football is, explain what the sport is, and then we'll go more in depth into what your connection is with it.
Okay, so it's literally a game of 2 sides, 11v11 on the pitch. You got the goalkeeper, and then you got like different positions. You got defenders, and then you basically got attackers, and you're trying to score in your opponent's goal. That's literally football.
So you're basically telling me that my analysis of the sport was spot on, because I said that there were 10 people trying to score from each team, and then there was 2 guys in a corner being like, oi, stop that.
Low key, but keepers can score too.
Yeah, but do they though?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes isn't often though, is it? Let's be honest. You're not going to see, I don't know any I don't even know any footballers' names, to be fair. You don't see bloody Christian Hale. I don't fucking know. You don't see Christian Hale, right? The Abercrombie and Fitch football player, just launching down the field going, oi boys, I'm gonna, is it a field? No, it's a pitch, innit? You call it a pitch because you're weird, innit? Yeah, right.
It's not weird, it's a football pitch.
It's a field, alright? This grass is on it, it's a fucking field. So he's running,
a marked field.
Fine. So he's running down the marked field, and he launches the ball into the other person's net. Doesn't really happen that often. So, you know.
Sometimes it does, but it's desperate measures, yes.
Desperate measures, yeah, exactly. So I think my analysis of football was spot on. But anyway, I digress. So you have an extensive history with what are you drinking?
Fanta.
That was green.
Yeah, it's a new Fanta.
Elaborate on this. What?
Go to Asda, go to Asda, and it's like a 1.5 litre bottle of What the Fanta.
What the Fanta?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
What's the flavours in it?
Apple.
It's literally just apple Fanta.
Like, it tastes weird, but it tastes more like apple Fanta, but it's also like a weird taste to it as well at the same time. It's nice.
I am never going to ask you to like taste test things for me because you'll just highlight one ingredient and be like, the rest of it's a bit strange.
Oh.
Okay, so now that we've spoken a little bit about what the Fanta, why not? Go into detail a little bit on your history and your past with football and what you be doing now.
Well, I played football since I was about 8, properly. I'm 19, soon to be, well, I say soon to be 20. It's still far away. Holding on. Played football basically literally all my life. I started coaching when I was 15, 16. Is it really? And that's all there is, really.
You're very good at going in depth to things, aren't you? You're very
I stuck with it. Well, I don't know. I stuck with this team Llangolfenach since under 8s till first season of under 16s. Started playing senior football at 15. Played in the Welsh Prem then for 3 seasons, I think it is. Yeah, about 3 seasons. And last season I played in the English Reserve League for Cardiff.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're going the long way round. You're becoming a great British player. You're doing the league. I don't know. I've got to be honest. I heard Premier League and I was like, she's doing good. And then you said there was a different league, like an English one, and I'm like, aren't they the same?
No.
Isn't it just all one big thing? Why so many leagues? Just all play together and have a bit of fun. Why do you have to be so different? Like, have the shit players go up against Swansea. It won't be a competitive one, but it'll be a good fucking laugh. I'd love to see Adam Rashford. Is that a football player?
I mean, you got a second name, right? Rashford.
Marcus,
There's a Marcus Rashford
is he
for Man United.
Oh, he's in Man United. Fucking Swansea player. Give me a Swansea player.
Dyer?
Nathan Dyer, there we are. You're going to see Nathan Dyer just bomb someone from, like, Port Talbot Town and just absolutely annihilate them. I reckon it'll be good for a laugh, to be honest. You could probably take on the entire team. No disrespect to Port Talbot Town, like, but I'm not going to lie. I don't even know if there is a Port Talbot Town. I don't pay that much attention to football. Is there?
Dude, I used to play for them.
You do? Oh shit!
There's a stadium. There's literally, like, you know where the gas club is? It's literally around the corner from where the stadium is.
I know this one. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it a stadium.
It is. No, that is a nice ground. That is a nice ground. Mm-hmm.
I remember being like going to a game. So yeah, I probably did know it was one. I'm just dumb as shit. So I remember going to a game there. Oh, how long ago did Cadbury's cancel the Dream Bars? Because that's my only memory of it, because I hated football. So like it must have been at least 12 years ago, because I can remember just watching football and going, Cadbury's Dream, this is shit. I didn't do that because I was like 6, and 6-year-olds, at least when I was 6, didn't swear. Now I walk down the street and I got 4-year-olds calling me a cunt. But there we are.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It be how it be. So you did touch on it a little bit. You now do the coachings. So you're not just a player. You're also a player enhancer, as I like to call you, a human steroid. You're a human steroid. You teach people how to be not shit. I like that. I can respect that. So, did you just decide one day, you know, ow.
What did you do?
I put my hands down too fast and I like ripped my earphone out and it really hurt. Okay, I forgot where I was. So was there a time when you woke up one day and you were like, you know what, I fancy doing a bit of coaching? Or was it literally a case of one of your coaches came over to you and went, Chelsea, I've seen worse players than you. Come and help kids. Is that what happened, or is it just you trying to be nice?
I mean, like, Well, to be fair, it was kind of like mostly the second one, what you said then, but also mostly to like give back to this club, West Wales. And I thought, you know what? Why not give something back? I'll coach.
Oh, fair
And
enough.
literally started off from there.
Oh, so how far have you got into it then? Because you did try to explain to me before the whole different bands and levels of it, and I just sat there going, what? So explain to me, what the fuck?
So I've got 2 qualifications in the FAW ladder. That's what they call it. B license, which is a level 3 in outfielders, senior and youth, and I've got goalkeeper leaders award, which is a level 1 for goalkeeper coaching.
All right, so you can do the best of both worlds then.
Much, yeah.
Because I'm assuming there are only those 2 levels of play. There is only outfielders. Is there infielders and like midfielders?
No, it's
Well,
just
there are
outfielders.
midfielders, yeah, but they're classed as outfielders, isn't it? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because as I said, it's not just football that I don't understand. To be honest with you, it's most sports. I'll be honest. Like my knowledge of competitive stuff doesn't go much further than like wrestling and perhaps origami. I know a little bit about. Believe me, right? I know a little bit about competitive origami. I'm a black belt, mate. I'm dangerous.
You and Rodri.
Mate. Yeah. Oh, mate, I am dangerous with like a piece of paper. Genuine. I could give you the deepest paper cut you've ever seen in your life. I'll just. So, moving on from my incredible and possibly fake origami skills, you can teach both. You can teach goalkeeping and outfielding. Is there one that you outfielding? Yep, is that what you call it? Outfielding? Well,
Just outfield.
It is now. Cool. So you can teach both. Is there one you prefer to teach?
Don't really know. Probably goalkeeping, simply because I've done it for longer. Even though it's quite contradictory, because I'm more like qualified for an outfielder coach than I am goalkeeping.
Yeah.
But because I am actually a goalkeeper, I'm more of an understanding and knowledge. Like, I wasn't always a goalkeeper. I used to play outfield as well.
Yeah.
So I have knowledge of both, but like kind of in goalkeeping now, and I've done it for longer anyway.
So how long have you done goalkeeping in comparison then to being an outfielder?
While playing.
Yeah.
When I was under 8s till I think it might have been under 14s, so about 5-6 years playing outfield, and then I had
That's
one
not bad.
game as a goalkeeper in under 14s. Then I carried on playing as an outfielder, and then by the time I reached under 16s, so a year later, I decided to become a goalkeeper, and then stuck with it ever since.
See, just watching football, right? Yeah, I'm sure you're going to get really angry now and just jump down my throat and say, you're wrong. Just watching football, it seems like the goalkeeper has the most boring fucking job ever. Because unless the other team's really good, you're just standing there. Like if your team like on like defense and offense or whatever, all that play shit, right? If they're really good, you're just gonna stand there like a lemon for like 90 minutes and just be like, well, I'm not fucking needed here, am I? Because we've got bloody Jemima there just kicking shit at people. Like, get away from the ball, it's mine. So you know, it looks to me that if the team is good, you don't really need a goalkeeper because they'll just keep the ball away anyway. So, do you ever feel that you're not important? Is my question.
Well, when I was younger, I used to feel that because I used to be in a pretty good team where we won a lot of games and we won like trophies and the league and cups and all that. So we used to be pretty good. And most games I would be standing there doing nothing, but like doing the coaching and like playing like a decent level, it's like kind of taught me more about it. And it's not the case of just standing there or just being there. For a goalkeeper, you've got like so much so many things to do. So like you're never just standing still doing nothing. You're always there. You've got to be in the right position. So anything can happen in football. I've been in a position where I really got surprised. In a uni game, I took a goal kick and it went to one of their players, but like it was in the air, and she just smashed it back first time, and it just went over me into the net, and I was like, whoa. So like,
Jesus.
you're never like relaxed. You're always you have to be concentrating. Otherwise, like I got caught out. And you're always talking to your teammates as well. You need to tell them where to go, what to do, and like if they need help. So like if like I'll just do it in simpler terms, like the offense is attacking, like pressing, putting pressure, chasing us down with, after the ball, and they have no other option but to turn back. You need to be ready to like get the ball, kick it away, pass it.
Right, okay.
Just whatever, really.
So you sometimes are used as like an auxiliary player of, right, I need to make sure that the pressure is off here, so screw it, I'm going in, just make the save. Literally, obviously, because that is kind of your job. But I'm going to make the save, but I'm going to go a little bit beyond my rank to make the save then.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, cool. I know you're listening to me just like in my just dumbass reasoning of football. You're like, he just doesn't get it at all. He's so just clueless.
You're not far off. You're really not far off.
I'm very much trying. I don't understand football, but I try. There are going to be a fair few topic thunders where I just sit here and go, I true, because I'm not a smart person. I don't know all the things. I know dumb shit. Like I know things that will never aid anyone in life ever. But when it comes to practical stuff, like literally anything other than dumb shit, I just sit there and go, So I asked Danny this when he was on the last episode. Do you know any pointless facts that you find really interesting that you want to share with me and the rest of the lovely people in internet world that watch?
No, I don't. I'm not an interesting person, so I don't really know any interesting facts to go with it.
All right, give us an interesting football fact then.
I
feel like I should have the countdown clock just playing in the background.
I mean, there's this one fact that is really shocking, but like I can't even remember the exact figure for it. But it's like 0.0001. It's really low. It's like I don't know. I can't remember the exact figure. It's really doing my head in, but like it's something like 0.001% chance of a footballer making it as a professional.
Damn.
At a grassroots level.
I mean, to be fair, I think I must have been in, like, my year in comp then. There was like 195 of us, roughly, around that ballpark. And I'd say before year 7 or in year 7 to year 9, roughly about 90 odd people, or like maybe even more than that, played football at some level. So like I can sort of understand why that figure is, because football is a really popular sport over here, and a lot of people like, and obviously in other countries. So there are some countries where if you don't play football, the fuck do you do with your life? So
yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I went a bit Italian, and it's like, what the fuck you do? What you doing? But yeah, I'm never gonna do that again, because I stopped myself and went, that is awkward as shit. So yes, so that's a weird fact, I suppose. I mean, it's believable. Unlike the banana thing that Dan told me, which I did have to Google after the episode to find out that it is true. Have you not watched the first episode?
No, yeah, I'm planning to.
Oh, you need to, because Dan opened my eyes and we explored We went in deep into the Bananaverse. It was fantastic. Which might be a spin-off of this now, where I just sit down for 20 minutes and talk about bananas.
Wow.
So, apart from football then, because you seem to be... Actually, no, another question about football. Actually, as the coach, are there any times that have made you want to quit? Like any uncoachable people that have made you go, you know what? I give up.
Well, to be fair, we got taught that in uni, and I agree with it because I've never really thought about, the fact that just because somebody can't do it doesn't mean they never will be able to. Like in uni, we get like, what's the word? Not like brainwashed, but like basically it gets drummed in our head. They tell us like nobody's uncoachable. You're the coach. You need to adapt. You need to make that change.
Yeah.
They might not be like the best at it, but if you're a good coach, it don't matter about the ability.
Right.
But I wanted to quit because of my mistakes. I remember taking my first session in somewhere in Rhondda, I think it was, and it was last minute. The two head coaches couldn't make it. One had to work late, and the other one I can't remember. I think he was unwell or something, and I had to take the session, and I wasn't really prepared for it. And it basically, needless to say, the session went terrible. It went really bad. But the main thing that was good, girls had a kick about anyway. Well, not a kick. They did have a training session anyway. They did do something. It's not as if it turned up and done nothing. But it could have went a whole lot better than it did. And I just remember sitting there and thinking, wow. Just wow. Like, it wasn't the girls, like, it wasn't the players that I was coaching, it was me. Like, I knew I didn't coach good enough.
Yeah. You felt that you did them a disservice by not bringing your best, like. But now you've sort of moved past that, where it's like, is there ever a moment where you think that you don't want to keep doing this? Because I suppose now, considering you've built up your own little sort of business with it, I don't think you're allowed to quit right now, considering everything that you've got going on with it, which we will go into a little bit later. But like are you okay to quit it, or is it like, yeah, I kind of have to stay with this now because I have branding? So.
Well, to be fair, in all honesty, I didn't think about quitting like at all. It was just like one of those moments, like, why do I do it type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, just a bit of a self-doubt it was. But I've never thought about quitting. Geez, I'm only 19 and I haven't been doing it for that long enough to say, oh, well, throw the towel in the bin, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be unfair if I just quit now, especially like my uni course is football coaching, so it's quite difficult if I decide to quit coaching now.
To be fair, it would be, yeah. Okay, I can understand why you quitting now would be a bit naff, like. So, well, I might as well bring it up now because I've already alluded to it. So, you're not just doing it with teams, and you're not just doing it in uni. You're doing it on your own as well now. You've got your own coaching. What is it? Make sure you say it right this time, because every time she says it to me, she misses a word, and I'm like, one day you're gonna say this and just say football coaching and completely miss your name. What is
I haven't.
What is it called, Charles? What's it called?
You put pressure on me now.
What's it called?
Chelsea Herbert football coaching.
I love how you have to think about that word for word, like Chelsea Herbert.
I couldn't look at you.
Football coaching. So Chelsea Herbert football coaching. I will put a link in the description down there. I'm pointing below me. Below me. If I say it fast, it sounds like below me. So anyway, there's a link below me. I
can't get that out of my head.
I'm such a... What, blowing me? Chelsea!
No!
Chelsea! This is not a family show. If this was a family show, I wouldn't have got past that first episode.
Oh,
I'd be
God.
screwed. I hope you realize that I will never be monetized ever, right? Like this is never being I'm never making money at this shit. No, especially not after jokes like this.
You never know.
No, I'm 18 by the way. I don't act like it. Okay, so there will be I can't say it. There will be a link in the description. There we are. There'll be a link in the description to Chelsea Herbert football coaching on Facebook, which I'm fairly sure is just Chelsea Herbert. But there, Chelsea Herbert football coaching. Change your last name. My tongue doesn't like it. I have a dirty mind. I'm such a dirty mind. Right. Oh. Wow. Just wow. So anywho, link description there to Chelsea Herbert football coaching. I will also link in the description to Doodle Productions, who made the logo and the banner and all the brandy bollocks that go with it. And also, you have a clothing brand now.
Yes, I do.
The way that this was announced to me was quite unique, because you just popped up in our group chat. Guys, I have a clothing brand. Send. That was it. And we were all left there to go, I'm sorry, what now? And then you sent the link with it, and we were like, okay. And then we clicked on it, and we were like, oh shit, yeah, she actually does. I was honestly, I don't know what I was expecting when I heard clothing brand, but for some reason I was expecting like Gucci or like Louis Vuitton. Like I was expecting a Chelsea Herbert bag, you know what I mean? Like a handbag.
Wow.
Like, oh, this is £70. Like, I don't know why you turn it into some weird exotic English guy. Like, oh, that's German. It sounds more like, you know, the TikTok that, oh, you can really dance.
Yeah.
That sounds German. That sounds more Russia. When I tried to do it,
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Okay, so, oh, you can really dance. What a coincidence. Bag. So I was expecting you to have bags and shit. But, no, you're doing good.
Not Big Time Charlie.
Big Time Charlie?
Don't worry.
Elaborate now. I'm gonna put Big Time Charlie in the thumbnail because of this.
No, it's a. Well, okay. Now I notice it's just a football thing. So, like, basically, when someone like, I don't know, when one of your friends sign a professional contract, we take the mix saying, "Oh, Big Time Charlie."
Ah, see, we have a version of that in like wrestling and stuff. If someone that we know signs a big time deal, we call them successful. Or a prick, depending on whether or not they have an ego with it. But most of the time we call them a successful prick, just to merge the two.
Fair.
So yeah, so you are a big time Charlie. Congratulations, you're done.
No, I'm really not.
You've done good, kid.
Yeah.
So I will put a link in the description to all of this. This has been 5 minutes of me talking about fucking the description, for Christ's sake.
Description and links and
below me.
below.
I've done it again. So, breathe, Kai, breathe.
When are we ever gonna have a normal conversation?
I don't think it's possible. Remember, we are the two people that I believe once had a conversation about a washing machine. Like, I was in Dabs, you phoned me, and we had like a 10-minute conversation about his washing machine for no apparent reason. I just remember. No, I just remember talking to you like, I'm staring at a washing machine right now, and you were like, that's a mood. I'm like, yeah, just staring at a washing machine. So anyway, my phone is going off still, and I've like muted everything. I'm filming. Back to the description. So I'm so bad at this. So I'm an awkward host. So I will link your Facebook page, Dav's, the Doodle production thing. I'll link that in the description also. And Spartan, is it Spartan that they gave?
Sparta.
Sparta. This is Sparta. I'll link. You'll have to send me all the links later, right? And I'll just slot it in. So, talk to me a little bit about how that came about, and then I'll move on from the description.
So basically, I got bored in lockdown, and then I decided, why don't I just do online coaching sessions? And then that's literally how it came about. I got bored and I thought, I want to coach. What can I do? And then I decided to do an online thingy.
Oh, well, that's fair. That's pretty much how I started doing Caps Lock Creative, to be fair. I got bored one day and was like, I'm going to make a logo for someone. And then I did. And then I made money off it. So, lockdown spurs on businesses. Like, it'd be like that.
Fair.
So, yeah. I'm going to have to mute all my things again. I'm sorry. I'm so unprofessional. So bad at my job. I say that as if I'm making money off this.
This is your job?
No, it really is not. Complete opposite of a job. So, what were we talking about?
How it came about, I just described, and you said it's basically the same thing about Caps Lock Creative.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have to plug myself. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Why not?
Have to put myself over a little bit. So you literally just got bored and messaged your sponsors like, "Oi, I'm doing a thing. Fancy sponsoring? I don't know." And then they were like, "Yeah," and then gave you clothings. Like, how did that? What happened there?
Well, that was almost very accurate. Because Sparta already sponsored me as a player, and I was like, well, do you want to sponsor me as a coach too? And they were like, yeah.
That's literally as easy as that. You just message them, "Oh, you already sponsored me. Fancy sponsoring me as a coach?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no worries." So how did it turn from them sponsoring you into them giving you clothes? How did that happen?
Just came with it.
So that was it. They messaged you randomly, send us a logo and some design ideas, and we'll make it happen.
Pretty much, yeah. Or left that in return, give social media advertise. And
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's mad though.
I was shocked.
That's a bit surreal to me. I'll be honest. I don't understand how that works. I gotta be honest. You reckon I'd be able to get a clothing brand off the ground? I have a few designs for t-shirts. I have the Superior Mind t-shirt and Superior Mind that Dav did for me, and I have a couple of new logos that I'm designing. Do you reckon I could get in on this deal end by Sparta and just start shoveling out wrestling merch?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think so, because it's not football. I mean,
I could start a football gimmick. I could call myself Cristiano Ronaldo Hope. Sounded better in my head, right? Sounded better. It sounded better. I tried to say Ronaldo, but I fucked it and I said Do instead. So, because Ronaldo.
You said his name.
Yeah, and then I added Hope at the end of it. Because the idea was Ronaldo no hope, because I have no hope of being a football player. Because yeah. Do you want to
try to teach you?
Yeah, I know. Oh, do you want to tell the story then? Do you want to tell that story of you trying to coach me? This will take about 10 minutes because it's hilarious. First of all, you gotta remember what you did at the start of the session as well, all right?
Yeah,
so go on, tell the story of our incredible football session that wasn't a football session at all.
To be fair, it was Darius didn't turn up either. So technically, it was void from the start.
There's a difference, right, between someone not turning up and then the fucking equipment not turning up, Charles. So tell a story. Go.
Okay, so obviously I met you down where you live, and then went in the park, and then I was like, oh, I need to get something from the car. And that something was the footballs. And then I went to the car, I opened the boot, no footballs. I looked in the car, no footballs. Where were the footballs? In my house.
Terrible. You just. I don't.
I got the cones.
Which we
I
utilised,
had
I
the
believe.
cones.
Did we use the cones? No, we didn't. We didn't even get that far.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
We done running, like
Yes, we did. Do you want to tell the
3
story?
sets.
Do you want to expand on the story then? So we ended up getting in your car that was devoid of balls, and we went down to the beach, and take it from there, Charles.
And then we bumped into PJ.
Yeah.
And then PJ filmed us doing sprints, which
Did he film it?
lasted. Yeah, he filmed a little bit, remember?
Oh shit.
It was only a little clip.
No, I don't think he filmed us sprinting. I think he filmed me failing to warm up correctly. Describe what I was doing and what I was supposed to be doing, because
Well, I think anyone with a brain knows sprinting involves running and moving your arms and legs.
I did that. I did the sprinting. I did the sprinting. It's just the stretches that I didn't. Yes, I did. I was coming behind you, right? Boys, I did sprint, right? I'm fast as hell. I'm Usain Bolt, man.
That wasn't running.
Mate,
that was sprinting.
Mate,
I don't know what it was.
I was going fast as fuck, mate. I was going so fast, I almost went ass over tit and landed on my face. I'm so fast, the ground can't carry me, is what was happening there.
I mean, just coordination isn't your strength.
No, it ain't. It is not, no. Surprising, though, because, like, I pride myself on being somewhat athletic, and I'm just not. At all. Like, I have no athleticism or, like, anything at all. So, just describe what I was doing instead of what you wanted me to do then.
It was like trying to get a baby do yoga. Just not gonna happen.
That is probably the most accurate thing. So let's run through the sprinting then. So you wanted me to do sprints. What did I end up doing instead of sprints?
It was almost like you tried dancing, but at a speed and with movement. It was just.
Hey, at least I tried, right? Darius didn't turn up.
At least you turned up. Yeah.
At least I turned up. You know, it's better than the balls.
I came through on the deal.
Yeah. At least I was a man of my word, right? And turned up. So the stretching then, because the stretching was by far the funniest part for you. I can remember you literally crying because it was so funny and I was so bad. So what stretches, first of all, did you want me to do?
Probably the lunging.
I can do that, but I can't go that far because my hips are fucked and I would die. So.
And then side lunge. And then, like, stretching your quads.
Yeah.
Hamstrings and calves.
Yeah, that went very well, didn't it? It went extremely well.
The walkouts.
Yeah. I wish there was video clips of me doing that. It was so bad.
I would put them in framed.
PJ, someone whose body is broken as fuck, he was doing them fine demonstrating to me, and I was there like, oh, I've got this.
Oh, I remember now.
And then screwing it up completely, and you and PJ just looked at me and just went, oh, for fuck. I'm just bad. I'm sorry. I'm bad at athleticism. It's not my thing. I'm not an athlete, okay? I am a supreme athlete, superior athlete. I don't need to do all of this crap that real athletes need to do. I breathe. I breathe and I'm ready to take on all sports. I'm a genetic freak. Yeah, we'll fucking go with that. Sound. So, apart from football, because that's, let's face it, not the thing that we bonded over at all.
True.
We became friends when you became my adoptive mother. Now, the way this happened, we went to Swansea with a mate, Liam, and I believe this was the first time we went, so with Beth, I believe, which was like 4 years ago now, which is terrifying to me. So within like 5 minutes of me speaking to Chelsea for probably the first time properly, something was mentioned or whatever, and she looked at me and said, "You're my son now." I was like, "Right, you are." Didn't quite know how to respond to that in the middle of Swansea, going, "Excuse me, what?" And then that became our joke until it got awkward that she was my mother. But you later that day decided to dress up as Captain Jack Sparrow, didn't you? And it was it was fun. If Topic Thunder was edited, I would get that picture and slot it in, but it isn't. And honestly, even if it was, couldn't be fucking honest. So I will not be doing that.
Mood.
Yeah, I'd have to look at when we said this and then find the picture and then put the picture on and then blah 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 blah. It's just not worth the effort. Effort. There we are. I can't speak.
Your internet's funny.
Oh, is it?
Your internet went funny when you were doing the no. It was funnier.
Oh, right. Well, let's see if that picked up on the actual video. We'll check that later. So, anywho, she became Captain Jack Sparrow later that day, and that was fun, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, until the guy was like, "Take it off."
Yeah, I remember that. We got a bollocking for you wearing it. It was so good. Oh my god.
I was like,
yes.
Okay.
Oh, that was amazing. I forgot about that. Yes.
I don't.
Oh man, that was amazing. So yes, we bonded over this. But we didn't really properly become friends, I'd say, until you started coming to shows. So like what, August last year?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd say it was August last year. Because you'd come to like a training session or whatever, I think, before that. And me and you got to talking after them and just started texting. And then you messaged me on the Sunday when I was on my way to a training session. And by the Friday, we both realised, oh shit, we're actually friends now. Just like a random thing of, I messaged you and I'm like, wait, we're friends. And she was like, oh yeah. Huh. How did that happen? And then we became friends. That's how we became friends. We just randomly messaged each other.
Pretty
and
much.
That's how it happened. And we bonded then, just as you were transitioning into life, into university. Over our shared love for horror.
Yes.
Yes. Favorite horror movie, and if you say Scream, I will scream.
You already know the answer to this.
It's Scream, isn't it? It's Scream 3, I believe, isn't it? Your favorite one? Was it Scream 3?
I don't. It changes all the time.
It changes. I remember at one point you like said Scream 3 is my favorite movie of all time. Not even horror movie, like movie. And I'm like,
I have a new favorite movie of all time anyway.
What's that?
Dangerous Minds.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a good song. It's a good song. It's a good movie. No.
Are we seeing like a criminal version of Hamilton where the entire thing is just singing or what?
No, you know the song Gangster's Paradise?
Yeah.
It's from that film.
Yeah, it's the
That's
one.
what I meant to say.
It's the one that became Amish Paradise by your boy Weird Al.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at words today. So so that's your favorite movie of all the times. What's your favorite horror movie of all the times?
Scream. Shove it, Scream.
Is Ghostface then your favorite horror movie villain of all time, or is there a different one that just like, if they were in Scream, it would make it better?
I wouldn't put them in Scream, but favorite villain? has to be Jigsaw.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, he's fucked up though, ain't he? Like, he's a weird boy. All swirly and doll and shit. Lovely.
Swirly.
Swirly. Well, he's got the swirly cheeks, hasn't he? The Jigsaw doll.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. So that's your favorite villain of all time in a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
What got you into horror movies then? Because we
My
had
mum.
like your mum. She just turned up one day. You were like 5, and she just said, "We are watching Poltergeist right now." Just staring at you. We're
No.
watching Poltergeist. It's happening.
No.
Poltergeist.
No, my mother's always been a horror fan. Like, she is nuts for like horror. And then, like, every time she watched a horror when I was younger, I used to have to go upstairs because she was like, "You're not watching this." And then when I was like older, decided to sit down and watch a horror with her and then
Wait.
got hooked.
People have different definitions of older, right? Some people's older is like 17, 18. As far as horror, my older was like 8. So
I can't remember how old I was when I watched my first horror anyway, but older than
older than 8. I think my first.
I don't know.
My first horror. I say horror. It was Evil Dead, the original Evil Dead, and the reason that I put it in quotation marks is because it's not really a horror. I can remember going to my dad and being like, "I don't want to watch this. It's scary. It's gonna scare me. I don't want to." And then 20 minutes in, I was like, "Ha ha, this is funny," and just immediately loved it. And I didn't meet a single person, and like another person who had watched Evil Dead until I was like 16. Like, yeah, when me and Liam just had a random conversation about it out of nowhere. Like, it took about 8 years for me to find someone else that had watched that movie, and it was.
My God.
I know, it's not like no one's ever watched that movie. It's a popular film. Like, it's a cult classic. Have you ever seen it?
No.
You've never seen it? You've never seen Ash... What's his last name? Oh, shit.
You sure you've seen it?
Yeah, but it's been a while. I was going to say Ash Ketchum, and I'm like, that is Pokemon. He didn't walk up. He didn't walk up to the Death Eaters. They're not Death Eaters. That's Deadites. Oh, I am hating myself for just calling them Death Eaters. Oh my god. Oh no.
I mean,
I hate myself, Chelsea. I don't like myself for that now. I've lost all respect for myself. I'm fuming. So yeah, he didn't walk up to the Deadites like, "Pikachu, I choose you," and then they exploded. Like, no, that's not what happened. Though he did lose his
I mean,
hand.
that would have been funny, but
He did lose his hand and then like wallop on a chainsaw and be like, "Yo, you dead evil witch bitch," and then chopped her in half. What a fucking boy!
Sounds fun.
Oh mate, it's. I'm terrible at describing things. It's honestly fantastic. I highly recommend.
Tell you what, worst horror film I've seen, as in sickening, is The Human Centipede.
Oh yeah, that's one film that I can't watch. Not because it's sickening, just because it's fucking shit. To be honest, I mean, quite literally in a few parts, but like it's genuinely just a bad film. Like, I don't like it. So, yeah, all right then. The best worst film you've ever watched. So a film so bad it's good.
What did I say last time?
I don't know.
Right. Oh, that's not what I said.
Yeah, Death Note, the Netflix version. I'm going to give some context to what Chelsea just said then, right? We've done this episode before, haven't we, Chelsea? We've recorded this before. We recorded all of this on Saturday. It was about an hour and 20 odd minutes. And at the end of it, Chelsea, we finished now. I've saved it as a file and everything. I've opened up my editing app and everything. And Chelsea just goes, "Can we not upload that one?" I'm like, "I'm fucking sorry, what?" So you better be allowed.
You liar.
I was willing to redo it, right? Because I love and respect you and wouldn't want to put you in a position where you have to have something you're not comfortable with being online. But we're putting this one online regardless. I don't care. I don't care if it makes you miserable, right? Fuck you. I'm joking. I'm not. This is going online. I'm not having 2 unaired
Okay,
episodes
go
of this
on.
show, damn it. You make me so angry.
I wouldn't do that.
So, okay, in the
I make
last
myself
episode,
angry.
what a mood. In the last episode, we talked about the football things. Then we went on to horror. We're going to go on to video games now, because this is a recurring question that I'm going to put in. And you can, I tell you what, this is a question you can answer any of your topics, right? So the main question is, you're a billionaire. You own every company. You own everything, right? Every single thing in the world is yours. You own it. You're practically queen, right? You rule this world.
Okay.
It's a hypothetical. It's not actually going to happen. Like, fuck you, you're going to own the world, right? That's not possible. I'm not saying it just because it's you. I'm saying it because it's not fucking feasible. No one will do it. It is not a possible. It's not a possibility. All right. Anyway, but I am also saying it because you're shit. You're shit. I love you, but no. So I'm gonna get this question out. So you're a billionaire. You own everything. Now the question I asked Dan was, he can make a video game. It can be in any style, on any console, featuring any brand or business in it. What would he make? My question to you is, it can be a video game, a film, or like a football team, whatever, featuring anything. It can literally be anything you want it to be. So like actually, it doesn't work for football. Fuck that one, right? Horror movie.
Yeah.
You can either make your own horror movie or your own video game based on like any property. So you can make like a horror movie based on Iron Man, which I would pay to see. So yeah, what would you do? First of all, which one do you want to answer? Do you want to answer it for a horror movie or a game?
Horror movie.
Horror movie. All right. So what sort of premise would the horror movie have? Would it be supernatural? Would it be random slashy stabby fella?
Both slashy and eventually slasher, but it's basically based off a lot of films kind of thing. It'd be
Okay, I quite like the sounds of this.
like a mixture.
What would you incorporate into it? Like, would you use any product placement? Would you use any pre-existing characters from other franchises or whatever? Because remember, you own it all.
Possibly Detective Hoffman off Saw.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So it's like like the next what happens after, like, because obviously, spoiler alert, have you seen the last one? You've seen the final chapter now.
Final chapter, yeah. I thought you were talking about Jigsaw, and I'm like, no, I have not. No.
Oh no. He's in the bathroom. The bathroom, is it? He's chained up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and basically what happens after that, but then goes into like a totally different franchise then.
What franchise? This is basically just your dream movie.
Yeah. So basically we'll go into like a Resident Evil 7 theme.
Oh, yes. Big pop. Yes.
And it'll end. And then the second one would be more of a
Hold on, you're making a Saw spin-off franchise right now.
yeah,
I only asked for the film. You're making a full-on like eight film series. Crack on, I love it.
and then it'll go into like Dead Silence. Like it'll take no, it wouldn't be. It'd be more of a Resident Evil Apocalypse vibe.
Right.
And then a Friend Request vibe.
During an apocalypse?
No, that'd be like the next one. Next one.
So they're not going to be like a chronological, like canonical thing. It's going to be.
This is mostly a trilogy. This is a trilogy.
A trilogy based in completely different worlds.
Pretty much. This person is literally Michael Myers.
Oh,
Can't
fair.
die.
Okay, sound. You're describing a modern age Evil Dead, because in the first two, like, I think it was 2 films. He was in like the same film basically, and then the third film he was in like medieval times, just being like, "Yo, dungeons and fuck off," and that was basically the film. So that's pretty fucking cool. Like, you're basically describing a New Age Evil Dead, whereas this one character is in completely different movies, but they're the same movie, but they're different, and I love it. Carry on. I'm in love with this idea.
So
I
yeah,
want it
I'm
now.
just gonna explain the villain. So basically, it starts off like John Creamer vibe,
Yes.
and then goes into the second, which is more of a nemesis. Have you seen Resident Evil Apocalypse?
Probably not.
You know Nemesis though, of the
Yeah.
in the Resident Evil franchise.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of goes into a nemesis, and then goes into I forgot the name. Have you seen Friend Request?
Is that the one where they start dying when they get a friend request off this dead girl, and then it's like turns out this is
Yeah.
supernatural weird. Yeah. I've seen it. I
Yeah.
didn't like it, but I've seen it.
I can't remember the girl who turns into a demon, but like it's basically her vibe, and then into Ghostface vibe. So actually, it'd be like four films. That would be like really cool. So like it's just like a spin-off almost of each one,
Yeah.
and then like and ends up dead in the fourth one.
I'm not
I mean,
gonna lie.
it's the
This would probably be the most confusing, just bizarre movie series of all time. But I'm all for it. I'm here for that. I want it now, please. Thanks.
I
Blumhouse.
wish.
Blumhouse or Paramount or Universal or any movie distributor and or production company, get on this. This is gold.
Employ me.
Employer, give her some monies. So we've spoken then about the footballs. We've spoken about your coaching. We've spoken about horror movies. We've spoken a little bit about ourselves. Is there any subjects you want to touch on now before I tell them goodbye and to fuck off?
I mean,
is there anything you want to touch on? Anything you want to advertise?
this isn't to advertise yet.
Yet? Oh, have you got something in the pipeline?
The wrestly things.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that then, because you do the wrestles now as well.
Used once.
You do a lot of things. Fair play. You're a busy bee. So yeah, talk to me.
Try.
Talk to me a little bit about the wrestles. What do you do? What are you doing in the wrestles?
Training.
That's a good start. I'll be honest, that's a good start. Where are you
Thank
training?
RIW and Dragon Pro.
Oh, you're doing too. You damn knowledge sponge.
Only because I live in that way anyway. Like in September.
Yeah, uni is scaring me. Not because it's uni and everything. No, it's just because I won't have anywhere to train. Makes me sad. I'm gonna be up in Aberystwyth, and I'm like, but
Are there any academies up there?
not that I can find. No, there are literally bugger all that I can find. I'm hoping there's one. If not, then screw it. I'm just gonna nick a ring from somewhere and like start my own. Screw it. Just why not? Just in the middle of like
Why not?
the beach in Aberystwyth, just set up a ring and be like, yo, I'm bumping now, please, thanks. Yeah, why not? Give it a go.
Well,
Give it a bash, like, you know what I mean?
I mean, you bump on concrete.
I mean, I've done that. I wouldn't advise it. So yeah, so you trained. I know I am. I'm dumb. So you trained at Dragon Pro and Royal Imperial. There are very different styles in both those companies. Which one do you think suits you more?
Comfort reasons, RIW, because I know everyone, like most people. And then Dragon Pro, because like it's tougher in like, not in a disrespectful sense, but like I find it tougher in Dragon Pro. Like there's like more of a standard, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's more intense there.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Nobody kill me, please.
So, do you prefer that intensity there then? Do you prefer it when, like, you have Amina Lily just standing there going, do it or I'll kick you in the face? I don't know if that's how they act there. I don't know. I've never been, though I want to go.
No, they're really nice. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's more fitnessy things there because, like, the warm up, we have to run around and like do things. Like they say, press ups, you have to do like 20 and then get up and run, and then you do 20 squats or something and then run, and it's just like going on for a long time. And then we do like activation. So like what we do in RAW, where we do the squats, like the 20 squats and all that, we do that after the running.
Oh yeah.
And then I remember my first session, we had to do a headstand for about 2.5 minutes, and then straight into like the bridge for another 2.5 minutes, something like that. I felt like that anyway, but it was just. I thought RAW's training was like really hard at the start, but like
Yeah.
the running as well.
We used to do that in RAW, and then we like sort of downsized in our training facility. And now, if you've seen it, if we try and run around there, we're all going to end up breaking our necks. So we'll just do all the like body weight training and shit to warm ourselves up and stretching and shit. Because
I'm sorry, Kai. Can you give me like 2 seconds? Literally, I'm right here. I'm right here.
oh, she's gone. Well, I'm going to keep recording because I don't edit anything. So if you're enjoying this so far, comment down below on any guests you want, whether you think I know them or not. Like, even if it's yourself, just comment down and I'll message you on Facebook or anything, and we'll do that. I've just been asking people to come on, considering you decided to leave me. Thanks for that.
No, it's 2 seconds. Sorry, my father's like doing weird things, and I just had to tell him to shut up.
Fair enough. I mean, that's quite rude of you. I'm sure he wasn't
No, trust me, it's not.
I'm sure he wasn't disturbing you in any way. That was very
Yes, he
rude and
was.
mean. Okay, fair enough then. Crack on. So what were we talking about then? Training.
Yeah, that.
So like, yeah. Now to be fair, I do want to go to Dragon Pro, I think, for a session. I don't think I'd survive there, honestly. I think I'd step in there and just die, to be fair. Because I don't know if you've seen me, but I'm a stick. I'm a living twig. So I genuinely think one of the boys would look at me and I'd be like, ha 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 ha, snap. So
I felt like that.
maybe not for me. But, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a bash. So,
We'll see.
what are your hopes and aspirations in the wrestles after uni? Because you said you're going to try and go into it full time, more so after you finished uni.
Yeah,
right
well,
now
I'm hoping to get a full-time... Sorry, go on.
Because right now, obviously, you've got a lot going on. So, like,
Yeah.
after uni would probably be an easier time and a better time for you to jump into wrestling a bit more.
Yeah, I'm hoping to make time for it, but also, like, with the uni, they try and get you after the final year, they try and get you into a job in an industry. So, like,
Yeah.
a full-time, more or less, like, almost professional job. So it really kind of depends on that, really. But I am looking to do it also on the side as well.
Yeah.
But it's just with uni now, because it's like 5 days a week up in Cardiff. It's difficult to come home and train and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I think for you, because Dragon Pro is so close to your uni, really, like it's not too far. I think, what is it, like 5 miles away, maybe? Maybe less?
It's about 20 minutes away.
Yeah, that's not too bad then.
From where I live.
Yeah, that's not bad. So at least you've got something on your doorstep, really.
Yeah.
So you don't have to make the entire journey down. Because I think I've looked at it, and because all the wrestling schools that I know about, really, like there are a few further in like North Wales, but I'm in Aberystwyth, and that's travels like either way. It's going to be a fucking while. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping there's something.
Like Dragon Pro is closer for you though, if you're in Aberystwyth, because it's not that far. Really, it's about 20 odd minutes. I'm living in Pontypridd. It's about 20 minutes from where I live, and Aberystwyth is basically down the road.
You're fucking angels.
It's not that far.
Aberystwyth from Port Talbot takes 2.5.
No, I'm the Port Talbot.
Aberystwyth.
Yeah, that's from Port Talbot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you thinking of? Because I don't think you're thinking of Aberystwyth.
Abergavenny.
Yeah, you're not. I was gonna say
I just thought now.
because from Aberystwyth Uni to Cathays, where I think it's Cathays that Dragon Pro are, right?
Yeah.
From Aberystwyth to Cathays, it's like 3 hours in a car, and on a train, I have to go from Aberystwyth to Shrewsbury to Newport,
Oh my god.
get on a train to Cardiff, and then change in Cardiff to get to Cathays. Or like get on a train to or like whatever. I don't know where Cathays is from Central in Cardiff. But yeah, it's a long ass way. So it's not going to be easy for me to do that. And like Port Talbot is the same because I have to come from Aberystwyth on a train, Aberystwyth, Shrewsbury, all the way around. Unless I only come down on the weekends. And then it's a case of getting on a bus, going from Aberystwyth to Carmarthen, getting on a train from Carmarthen to Port Talbot, then getting them from the train station to the training centre. But it's still a ball ache, to be honest. So I'm hoping to find one closer there so that every single weekend I don't have to travel all the way down. For shows and stuff, that's fair enough. Like, I'm willing to travel for shows. But, like, am I coming down every weekend? Screw that noise. So at least you've got something on your doorstep. I'm here having to travel like three hours just to make one session for like 2 hours, and that would kill me. And I don't have the money to travel that far anyway. So you know, so yeah, at least you have that. So how are you then with balancing uni, wrestling training, football training, and just general life in general? Was it going good before lockdown sort of stopped everything from being a thing that happens? Or
I mean, at times it was definitely stressful because because just football, like playing football alone and coaching. One day, I think it was every Tuesday of my uni lectures, straight into coaching, straight home, straight to football.
Jesus.
Like literally, as soon as I finished lecture, straight downstairs to coach, straight from coaching to training, literally.
Oof.
And then I get home till about 10.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, to be honest.
And then it's like, bedtime.
That's a lie. There were times where you go in at 10 o'clock and just ring me, and I'm like, Charles, I want to go to bed. And it's like, well, it's only 1. I'm like, yes, Charles, it's 1 in the morning. And you're like, oh shit, I got uni in a couple of hours. I'm like, Charles, you. So that's a fucking ball-faced lie. It's never bedtime with you.
Not every time. I mean, it wasn't every time.
It was quite often.
Yeah, often. Yeah, during like a certain part.
I remember one time you rang me at 3:30 in the morning, and then like you rang me once, I didn't answer. You rang me again like 20 minutes later. I answered, and you were like, "Why didn't you answer me?" And I'm like, "Because I'm in bed, maybe." Because I'm trying to sleep.
What sleep?
Honestly, that is a mood right now because lockdown has ruined my sleep pattern. I only seem to sleep when everyone else seems to be awake, which is not good for productivity. But there we are. So one finalimo question, and this is a very personal question that I'm going to ask all of my guests, so they need to prepare themselves. What is your favorite color? It's just a genuine question. What is your favorite color?
You built it up so like intensely.
Oh, what did you think I was? What did you think I was going to ask? Like, so what was it like your first time? No, I don't care about your personal life. I want to know what your fucking favorite color is.
I don't really know anymore.
Are you a
black, probably.
I was gonna say you didn't know. I'm like, what are you, color schizophrenic? That's my new name. That's my new name for someone who doesn't have a favorite color. By the way, you're color schizophrenic. I'm a color schizophrenic. I don't have a favorite color. my room is just tattooed with different like colors. Like you've got yellows there, but you've also got greens and reds and badger and like
And I was just saying badger.
yeah, that badger, right? He's a forever decoration in my room. I don't care. I'm keeping him. I'm taking him to uni with me. He's just like he's on the foot of my bed. Like if someone comes in, badger, right? You fucking bite him by the ankles, and then I realise that it's just a bloody antique. It's called Birdie. Do you like Birdie? I know you can only see his ass right now, but do you like him? He's class, isn't he?
Yes.
Birdie's a boy. I don't know if he's a boy. I shouldn't really be doing that. I'm sorry if I misgendered you. Love you, Birdie. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I'm talking to a fucking badger in the middle of my room. Right. Chelsea, thank you for joining me on the second episode of Topic Thunder. Thank you for also saying my name. Remind the lovely folks at home on all your social medias, and I will link them in the description, providing you want people to follow you on shit. If not, then just don't go out giving all your personal information if you don't want people to know. Because like some random person adds you on Instagram, you're like, excuse me,
Who is this?
So yeah, give us all your. You can send this to me after it, so I can put it in the description as well. But my friend, what is all of your social media things?
So on Facebook, I've got a Facebook page, obviously. Chelsea Herbert Football Coaching. I've got Instagram, which is ch_football_coach. And then Twitter, Chelsea_Herbert. There's just no T. I let Twitter do its magic because my old Twitter got locked.
Oh, fair.
For age. Pretty much like yeah. That. Yeah, Chelsea Herbert 13. Something like that, anyway. I mean, the number makes it more confusing.
just send them all to me, and I'll put them in there. I keep asking as if I'm gonna do something like I put them all on screen. I'm not gonna do that because I don't edit, so it's not. I'm gonna put an intro, and I'm gonna might put a little outro of me like fucking waving, if I can learn how to animate. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll add shit down the road. We'll see what
2022 plans.
Plans for 2029. Yeah, boy. I'll be Jesus. 2029. Oof. I wish we could move to.
Turning 29.
I wish I could move to 2029 right now. Just so 2020 would be fucking over. Anyway.
Why not just next year?
Because 2020 is still near, damn it. Okay, so yes, Chelsea, send me all of your stuff. I'll put them in the description down below me. I keep saying. I'll put everything down in the description. You can follow her on all of her things. I'll link all of my stuff down below, so you can follow me on all my things. Please, love you. And then we'll go from there, and I'll see you on the next Topic Thunder. It probably won't be next week because I don't know when I'm going to upload this. This is currently Monday. I want to upload this Wednesday. I probably will just get bored tomorrow and be like, yeah, no, you know what, screw it. It's published now. I'm putting it up. So enjoy that. Thank you for joining me again, Charles. It's been fun, and I hope this one sees the light of day. As for me, this has been Topic Thunder. You have been Chelsea. Everyone watching has been watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, and fuck off.